Plain and simple, the XP system that we do have in this video should appeal to EcoBoost owners out there who are after the most affordable full stainless steel dual split side exit configuration system on the site. Period. That's going to be the biggie here, guys. That's going to be the biggest draw of this system. We'll give you a brief little overview of the installation process. And depending on your cabin bed size or basically your wheelbase, you might encounter the smallest amount of cutting here, but not that bad. Still good enough for a strong 1 out of 3 wrenches on my difficulty meter, with some more detail later on. And let's hammer down a little bit more on the sound profile here at the XP system, because after all, this is an exhaust video and it's probably what you guys are most interested in. And as I just pointed out, the XP system definitely delivers a pretty aggressive tone overall, both inside and outside of the truck. So going to my tried and true Wake the Neighbor scale, I have the system coming in at a strong 3 out of 5 on my 1 to 5 or 1 to Wake the Neighbor scale. You hear it on the outside, you're gonna hear it on the inside as well. You definitely pick up the smallest amount of drone between the 1 to 2,000 RPM range when you are cruising on the highway. So if you're expecting a quiet system inside of the truck, the XP series will not be the one for you. Now, one thing I do really enjoy about the MBRP approach to an application like the F-150, for instance, is just how many selections they give you, essentially allowing you to customize your system through different materials, different configurations, different finishes, the list goes on. Basically, they have something for just about any truck owner out there. It really is just going to boil down on how you want the system to look and how much money you want to spend. And with that in mind, the MBRP stuff typically will be one of your most affordable options in the land of aftermarket exhaust systems when it does come time to really nail one down for your truck. And the same can be said here with the XP system. Again, most affordable currently on the site when you're looking to grab a full stainless steel dual split side exit configuration. It's going to fall right around the $550 price point. But taking that a step further, the XP system will fall between the installer series, also from MBRP. It's more of their budget or entry level system. It's going to utilize that aluminized steel. And on the high side, you're going to be looking at their Pro Series stuff, which does utilize premium 304 grade stainless steel. And it kind of makes sense because the XP system is advertised as their like middle of the road lineup, if you will. And the 409 grade stainless steel, which the XP system uses, is kind of a middle of the road material between that aluminized steel, of course, on the low side and that 304 grade on the high side. And with that in mind, MBRP is still hitting you with a limited lifetime warranty with the XP system here and the 409 grade material. But now that we beat the material to death, let's talk about what else you can expect when checking out this particular system here on the site. Now, this is their dual split side exit configuration, and as such, what you're going to be getting here, guys, is 3-inch tubing kind of leading through the mid-pipe resonator here. It does enter the single bullet style muffler, rather long at that. And at that point, it does kick down into 2.5-inch tubing. Now, all of this tubing is mandrel bent, of course, and everything is going to exit out these twin 3.5-inch tips, kind of embossed with that MBRP logo, as you can see. And with that dual split side exit configuration, you've seen the pictures by now, you kind of get a feel for what this thing's going to look like. But those tips will dump behind the rear tires, which does make for a very cool look on a pickup truck. So we've talked sound, we've talked materials and construction. Let's make our way into the installation. And as I pointed out earlier, you're looking at a strong 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, maybe an hour or two from start to finish, depending on your setup or your expertise. Now, as I pointed out at the very top of this video, guys, MBRP does include an extension pipe here that, depending on your wheelbase or basically your cab and bed size, there might be one cut needed to shorten or lengthen the system up. So just make sure you reference those instructions first before getting started and make your cuts again before you get started with the installation. Once you've made your cuts, or once you've determined that you don't have to cut, go ahead and get started with the install. This of course means removing that factory Cat-Back first. This can be done with a basic set of hand tools, including a socket set. Just be careful that factory system is all one piece, basically from the Cat-Back. So when you drop it, just maybe grab a buddy to help them lower it down to the ground. With that out of the way, you can get to work installing the new MBRP XP system. I will say, because of the extra material and the extra hangers you have to deal with because of the dual exit configuration, there is a little bit more work involved, but overall it's really not that bad. Take my advice, start from the front to back here, get kind of everything hanging in place first before your final tighten up. This way you can make sure those tips are nice and aligned. Tighten everything up and you should be good to go in a couple of hours or less. Wrapping things up here with the dual split side exit system from MBRP, I think it's going to appeal to truck owners for two big reasons. First and foremost, yes, you're going to hear this thing, so if you want a system that will be loud and proud, this will be the one for you. If you want to keep your EcoBoost quiet, you might want to look at a different system. Secondly, that 409 grade stainless steel, while not the absolute best in the exhaust world, will be enough to stave off some corrosion over time, especially in those saltier climates. And honestly, for the price point, it's going to be nearly impossible to beat. So that is my review of the MBRP XP system, which you can grab right here at AmericanMuscle.com.